Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. This is Tanush, and today I'm making this a different kind of video. So it's not about transit or any planetary alignment or conjunction. So this is a unique video because I have been seeing a lot of cases about people struggling through, especially the 19-year period of Saturn, right? Shani Mahadasha. People going through Sade Sati, the 7.5 years of Saturn, when it is hovering over your moon, when it is 12th from your moon, when it is transiting over your moon and a second house from the moon. So that is the stressful 7.5 year period, and because Saturn is very close to your moon, it will impact mentally. Many things will happen which will actually disturb you a lot, and a person will be mentally very much stressed, right? And if suppose you are going through a say bad Shani Mahadasha, and unfortunately if Sade Sati also comes during that period of Shani Mahadasha, then it becomes really tough. It becomes really tough. So I'm not trying to scare you guys, but that is a fact, because that is my personal experience. So I can speak lot about that. Now there are other periods like we call Dhaiya, and when Saturn is 4th or 8th, Ashtam Shani is there. So there are many placements of Saturn where Saturn will inflict a maximum pain, or it will slow down your life considerably. It has the power to isolate you, and you'll be kind of living a life where you are not actually connected to your relatives or friends, and Saturn does that, I've seen, right? So now what are the remedies? So today I'll be speaking about what are the possible remedies, and which is the best remedy which we should do along with other remedies, probably, but which is the best remedy. And this is based on my personal experience, because even I am going through a very stressful Saturn Mahadasha, and I have a lot of people who consult me, and my friends and family who are going through, and this remedy actually gave them a lot of hope, a lot of relief, right? So generally many people, they visit the temple of Shani, and they offer oil to Shani, chant the mantras for Shani, like Om Sham Shani Sharaya Namah. So that is wonderful. We surely can do that. Some people advise to worship Lord Shiva. That is also very good. We can do that, right? But let us discuss two simple pastimes from our Vedic literatures, which tell us, which actually indicates which is the best remedy which works during the Saturn Mahadasha. And if you do this, you'll slowly see life becomes much easier or simpler to traverse through this Saturn Mahadasha. So problems would be there, but we'll get a lot of relief, and we can easily go through this stressful period. So first is we have to understand, why do people offer oil to Shani Dev, right? So why do they do that, right? So there is a story in our Vedic literatures wherein we all know that Hanuman is an very dedicated and very strong devotee of Lord Rama, right? So his entire life is dedicated to the service of Lord Rama, and obviously Hanuman is one of the Rudras. He is the incarnation of Lord Shiva, and is extremely powerful as well, right? So what happens is, the glories of Hanuman was actually sung across the entire 7 worlds, and seeing this, Shani Dev was actually once little bewildered that how can a person be so popular, and he kind of wanted to check whether Hanuman really was worth the praise and which is receiving. So that was a period, people say that when actually Sade Sati started for Lord Hanuman, and Shani Dev visits Lord Hanuman and says that your Sade Sati is starting, right? So now Hanuman is kind of totally dedicated in the service of Lord Rama. And then Hanuman says, what is Sade Sati? I don't care about all these things. But then Shani tells that Sade Sati is of 3 phases. So the first phase, I'll be on your head, so I'll actually encourage you to take wrong decisions, to get stressed, and to be in anxiety. And the second phase, I'll be on your stomach, wherein you'll face all sort of stomach ailments, or in general, what they say is, people lose their job because job is also connected to a stomach, right? So whatever we earn, we generally we purchase the food grains and we eat, right? So either the stomach would be upset, so this we can commonly see, or a person loses his job, or will be demoted, or a person will be very miserable at his or her workplace. And in the third phase, the Shani is on the legs, they say. So a person has to travel here and there, from pillar to post, to find remedies, or doing multiple things, so the person would be moving around helplessly in many cases. So, and then Shanidev tells Hanuman that right now I'll be on your head. So Hanuman says, it is time for me to do the parikrama, to circumambulate the the Rama Setu. So whatever you want to do it fast, he says. I don't have time. And then Shanidev sits on the head, and Hanuman starts doing the parikrama. So he has his number, and he does it so fast that actually Shanidev falls, and he was about to fall down, and then he hangs on to the tail of Hanuman. And then Hanuman is actually doing the parikrama, and when the parikrama finishes, and he sees that Shanidev was actually hurt very badly, and Hanuman is a very compassionate person, so he says, I'm extremely sorry, I was completely immersed in thinking about Lord Ram, right, because that is my life. And then he says, let me actually massage you with oil, and then he pours oil on the body of Shanidev, and then he massages. And then Shanidev actually says that I'm very happy, so whoever offers oil to me during Sade Sati or Shani Mahadasha or awkward placement of Saturn, those people will get a lot of relief. Now the second story is during the tenure of Ravana. Ravana was so powerful that he actually captured all the devatas representing specific grahas, right? Like Chandra, Buddha, Brihaspati, everyone were actually captured. And Saturn, Shanidev was also captured, because Shanidev is a lord of assigned demigod for Saturn, and he was also captured and put in jail. And when actually Hanuman comes to Sri Lanka, and he comes there, he talks to Ravana, he sets Sri Lanka on fire, and at that time he sees that people are actually put in jail, and then he actually takes him out, and then he takes actually Shanidev out, and Saturn comes out, Shanidev comes out, and he looks at Lord Hanuman, and he says that I'm very thankful to you, you are such a strong person. And Hanuman says that I'm not a strong person, whatever powers are coming are only due to Lord Rama, so I just chant his name, and I get my power from there. And at that point of time, Lord Shani tells to Hanuman that whoever during the period of Shani Mahadasha or Sade Sati or awkward placement of Saturn, whoever actually serves your Lord, that is Lord Rama, or Narayana or Krishna, whoever serves, I will actually reduce my influence to maximum extent on those people. So in general it is said that whoever are devotees of the Lord, whoever are Vaishnavas, right, who chant the names of the Lord, who read scriptures like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, the influence of Saturn will be minimal, right? And this is because even Krishna says that whoever is actually performing devotion service to me, they are under my control, he says. And Krishna will never let any bad thing happen unless it is essential for that person. So Krishna will protect his devotees, and that is the reason this is known as the ultimate remedy, because Shanidev himself is telling that whoever performs devotion service to Lord Rama, my influence will be minimal on those people, right? So as part of the remedy, what we have to do is chant the names of the Lord, right? So we have many names, like we have Om Namo Narayana, we have the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is the most powerful mantra for Kali Yuga, right? So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, right? So we have many mantras, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So you can chant for a specific time. You can allot specific time, say 15-20 minutes. Chant the names of the Lord. Read scriptures, especially Srimad Bhagavatam is extremely powerful. It cuts down the malefic effects of all the planets. Leave aside Saturn. It has that power. So I'm going to place the link to Srimad Bhagavatam in the description section, in case you want to read it online. So it is available online. You can read it starting from the first canto. You can start, and probably you can spend 15-20 minutes on daily basis, and you can see the difference soon. And if you want to purchase Srimad Bhagavatam, I'll place a link for that also, because it is said that if Srimad Bhagavatam is present in our home, even the planets will not be able to impact or inflict a lot of pain on us, right? So it is considered very auspicious to have Srimad Bhagavatam at our home. So do that, and you'll see the malefic effects of the planets and everything coming down, because Krishna takes our life in his control. He completely controls our life, and he makes sure that we are inflicted minimal effect of these malefic planets will come upon us, and our safety is his responsibility, right? So we can continue doing all the remedies, like offering oil to Lord Shani Dev, chanting his mantras. We can continue doing that, but add this to it, and you can see a lot of improvement in your life. So I'm talking this because I have seen many cases, and it's my personal experience as well. Do it, and then you can write to me how you're feeling, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with a video of Mars and Rahu conjunction, which is going to happen from Monday. Thank you so much.